How to prove you're not at fault in a car accident. Proving you were not at fault in a car accident can significantly affect your ability to recover compensation. Insurance companies rely on fault determinations to decide who pays for medical bills, lost wages, and property damage. If fault is wrongly assigned to you, your claim may be reduced or denied altogether. New York follows a no-fault insurance system that requires drivers to use their own insurance for certain losses regardless of fault. Under New York Insurance Law Section 5102, your own policy covers medical expenses and lost earnings up to $50,000 per person. No-fault benefits do not cover vehicle repairs or non-economic damages such as pain and suffering. To seek compensation beyond no-fault benefits, you must meet New York's serious injury threshold. Qualifying injuries include fractures, significant disfigurement, permanent limitations, or injuries preventing normal activity for at least 90 of the first 180 days. Once you meet this threshold, proving the other driver was responsible becomes essential. New York also applies a pure comparative negligence rule under CPLR Section 1411. This means you can still recover damages even if you were partially at fault, but your compensation is reduced by your percentage of responsibility. Documenting the accident carefully helps reduce the amount of fault attributed to you. Immediately after a crash, ensuring safety and calling 911 is critical. Police involvement creates an official accident report that may later support your version of events. Leaving the scene can result in penalties and harm your claim. Drivers are required by law to exchange names, addresses, registration details, and insurance information. You should remain calm and avoid discussing fault or apologizing at the scene. Witnesses can play an important role in proving you were not at fault. Neutral third-party accounts often carry significant weight with insurers and courts. Photographs of the scene help preserve details that may later be disputed. Images should include vehicle damage, positions of the cars, traffic signals, and road conditions. Statements admitting uncertainty or blame can be used against you later. Providing factual information without speculation protects your legal position. After the accident, collecting supporting evidence strengthens your claim. Police reports are often relied upon heavily during fault determinations. If errors appear in the report, you may request corrections or submit a supplemental statement. Medical records help connect your injuries directly to the crash. Consistent treatment documents the seriousness and financial impact of your injuries. Personal notes recorded soon after the accident can reinforce your recollection of events. In complex cases, accident reconstruction or mechanical analysis may clarify how the collision occurred. Insurance companies usually make the first fault determination, but these decisions are not final. You have the right to challenge a fault assignment you believe is incorrect. Disputes may involve submitting additional evidence or requesting internal reviews. Traffic citations should also be contested if they were issued in error. A guilty plea may be treated as an admission of fault. If disputes persist, fault may ultimately be decided by a judge or jury. Serious injuries or complex claims often require legal assistance. A lawyer can investigate the accident, gather evidence, and challenge unfair fault claims. An attorney can also negotiate with insurers to reduce or eliminate your share of liability. Working with a law firm provides strategic guidance through New York's insurance and liability rules. An experienced lawyer understands how local courts and insurers handle these cases. A knowledgeable attorney can help protect your rights while you focus on recovery. L Sanchez Law Office, PC is a New York law firm located at 3706 82nd Street No. 304, Jackson Heights, New York, 11372, and you can call 646-701-7990 to discuss your situation with a lawyer at the firm.